So I've navigated to the location where I have all of the textbook folders, and I'm going to go ahead and open up Excel S2 for section 2. And then I'm going to open up WB quote to MP. And then once I have this open, I am going to save it under a slightly different name. Let's enable the editing. And then go to File and Save As. You're going to want to put this in your Excel S2 folder. And we're just going to put a 2 and a dash at the beginning. And save it under that name. And you may notice if you look through here, there are some typos and some spelling issues that we will be fixing. But first, they would like us to activate cell A7. So I'm just going to use my name box to quickly find it. And they want us to delete the contents of that cell. So when you delete, the formatting stays intact and it's just the contents that are removed. And they want us to go up to A1 and they want us to delete this as well. And you will notice especially here that the formatting is still there. Okay? It's just the text in this case that was removed. Now they want us to select A1 through C1. And instead of pressing delete, we are going to use the clear command and we're going to choose clear all. And the clear command is this little eraser on the right-hand side of your home ribbon. And if you click on the arrow, you'll notice that we have clear all, clear formats, clear contents. We can remove comments and hyperlinks with this menu. Clearing contents is the same thing as pressing the delete key. That is what we basically just did. What they would like us to do now is click on clear all, because that will get rid of the formatting and the contents. And what you should notice is the purple shading in the background is now gone. The other option that was in here, clear formats, will leave the contents and just get rid of the formatting. So for example, if you had a spreadsheet and you had the wrong type of numeric formatting, you could clear the formatting. That would leave your numbers intact. And then you could apply a different formatting to them. Now what we're going to do is click on A1. And we are going to do the spell check. And the reason we start on A1, because it's kind of similar to word processing. It goes from the top down. In this case, the top is cell A1. So we're going to go into the review ribbon. And we're going to choose spelling. Okay, and the spell check pretty much works the same way as word processing. It will flag a word and it will suggest another word. And so you kind of have to look at the suggestion. And in this case, river mist is correctly spelled. So we're just going to go ahead and you can do ignore or ignore all. The difference is ignore once. If it's misspelled or if it thinks it finds it again and it thinks it's misspelled, you will see it again. I'm going to click on ignore all. If this was my own address, I would actually add it to the dictionary so that I wouldn't have to see it again. But I'm going to go ahead and click on ignore all. And then we get into the word remote, which is misspelled, and the correct one is listed. So we're going to go ahead and change it. Now, if you know that you misspelled a word throughout, you could choose change all. If it is a very common typo that you make, you can add it to your autocorrect list. And if you remember, we did take a look at autocorrect back in word processing. So I'm going to do change for this one. For persons, I'm actually going to change that one as well. And let's see, buffet lunch, that would be the correct one. So I'm going to change it. Beverages, I'm going to change. And totaled, I'm also going to, actually, I think we just want total. So I'm going to change it to total. And then I'm going to click OK. And it's always a good idea to hit save after you do a spelling check, because chances are you did make adjustments to your document. And we're going to activate cell A36. And we are going to use the Thesaurus to find a synonym for the word delivery. So we're going to click on the Thesaurus button. And this is identical to the Thesaurus in Microsoft Word. And if you remember, you actually have to point at the synonym you want. And you will see an arrow on the right-hand side. And you're going to click on the arrow, and then you're going to insert the word. Remember, you don't want to just click on the word because that looks up synonyms for that word. So at this point, we are going to go ahead and close out of the Thesaurus. And let's save our changes.